Hello, good morning, and welcome to the BSG show. Bishop Scott Gerard. It may be evening where you're at, could be the afternoon, but I want to thank you for tuning in. So, listen, I got a good one for you today. We're basically going to be talking about shut your mouth, okay? You're just talking too much, you're just saying too much. And what made me think about this today, I was just looking at all the stuff that they're saying about Kanye, and a lot of it, Kanye has been considered as some type of musical genius. I had a chance to perform with Kanye some years ago when he came out with Jesus Walks, and I opened up for him back then. But since then he's gotten rich and famous, and I'm still here. But that ain't what I'm coming to talk about. I'm talking about he is talking too much. And it made me think about us as men and women of God. We need to stop talking so much. The Bible talks against us just uttering our whole mind. The Bible says that a fool utters his whole mind. That means he just talks too much. And that a fool also can be recognized by his words, talking too much. It's been many people that have got themselves in trouble, got themselves locked up, got divorced, got beat up, beat down, and even got deleted off the earth, the face of the earth. They don't even exist no more because of their mouth. And so when Proverbs and Ecclesiastes and all of the different verses that are in the Bible, you can do your research so you'll know where they at, okay? So maybe I'll put a link in the description or something so you can easily find it. But the Bible talks about, a man's thoughts, when he keeps on talking, it makes him look like a fool. In fact, the Bible says that even a fool will look wise if he doesn't talk that much. And that's true. How many times have you said things that you regret, that you probably shouldn't have said, and you think back on it like, I shouldn't have said that. See, we need to mind our mouths. We need to mind our words and think about what we're going to say before we say it. There was a movie some years ago called A Thousand Words or something like that. I think Eddie Murphy played in it, and basically he could only speak 1,000 words, or if he went over 1,000 words, I guess he would die or something like that. I can't remember how the movie goes, but I'm just thinking, like, what if we only had 1,000 words left to say? Would we spend those words just cracking jokes every 5 minutes like we living inside of a sitcom? And some people feel like they have to talk and entertain that much to where it's like you watching a TV show. But that honestly is ungodly, because God talks about against all of the jesting and the foolishness that we do. Life is serious, y'all. It's all right to have fun. It's all right to laugh. Laughter is good like medicine. The Bible also says that. But when you doing it too much, as if it's a TV show, and you talking too much, then you're not living up to your full potential in God. A wise man, when he speaks, the reason why people listen to him, because he don't speak that much. Like today, I'm not going to be on here long. I am not going to be on here long. But I just want to remind you all to just mind your words. Just think, if you only had 1,000 words left to say, what would you say? Would you spend your time cracking jokes, entertaining people, or lying? Because when people talk a lot, they lie a lot. Or would you spend your time giving God glory and just thanking him for even being able to hear this broadcast right now? Because you're blessed if you can hear this. And if you can read it, if you're reading my words on the screen, uh, whatever that the closed caption, guess what? You still blessed, even if you can't hear, because you can see. So instead of digesting and laughter every 5 seconds like a TV show, entertaining each other all the time, let's get more serious about what we're doing here. What is your mission? What are you trying to do? Are you just talking to talk? Because if you're just talking to talk, eventually your mouth's gonna get you in trouble. How many of y'all parents have ever told you, boy or girl, you talk too much. You just telling everything that you see. You can't wait to get the juicy gossip and go tell somebody. That was when you was a child. When you was a child, you done childish things. Now that you are an adult, you leave those childish things behind you. It's time to go to higher heights and greater greats in God and just in life, period. So let's come out of the childishness of just talking to hear ourselves talk and learn how to keep quiet. Do what the Bible tells us to do. Study Proverbs. It's a lot of good things in there. Even if you're not a Christian, you not say you don't know the Lord, you ain't studying the Lord. But I bet you if you go by live your life by them Proverbs, you're gonna be blessed. It's a lot of good teaching in Proverbs and Ecclesiastes. Proverbs and Ecclesiastes. I dare you to go read them. It'll change your life, whether you saved or not. See, there's certain principles that's in the Bible. They're gonna affect your life, regardless of whether you know God or not, because it's truth. And truth always changes things. Well, lies can change things too, but we know the truth is gonna stand. So I dare you, go get in Proverbs. Go get in Ecclesiastes. It's not a long, drawn out book. It ain't got a whole lot of books in there. Just go ahead and check those out. And learn how to shut your mouth. Be quiet. Study to be quiet. Some things you just don't need to even discuss any further. You said what you said, and that's it. That's a wise man. But sometimes people just want to continue, even though they know that they messing up. They know you lying, and they lying, and they know they lying, and they gonna still stick with the lie and continue. So therefore, you looking at them like they a fool, because the Bible says that a fool uttereth his whole mind. He can't shut up. Okay? So that's all I got to say to you today. I hope that was a good one for you. Proverbs and Ecclesiastes. Make sure that you study those, read those. And remember that if you're not listening, that means you're talking. If you're talking too much, then that means you can't be listening. All right, this is BSG on the Bishop Scott Gerard Show. I love the Lord, and I love you too. Peace.